This video is going to be a very good example of why you have to be leery or just don't buy broken as is stuff off eBay, even if you're a repair tech and you know what you're doing. The reason for that is because people obviously don't go ahead and tell you what they either harvest out of it, or they give you something that's water damage without failure to mention that it does have water damage, like it's going to be in this case. Now, I bought this switch, and the only thing in the description it said was that it does not charge, does not power on, as is, and that was it. Didn't mention anything that he was inside it. It did not mention anything about it being water damage or anything like that. That's all it stated. So I went ahead and received it, and I took a chance on this one because it was only 70 bucks, but I should have been kind of leery from this because the guy had zero feedback, of course, and the price, of course, was only 70 bucks, so obviously he was trying to sell it quick. So I did receive it, and first thing when I opened the mailer, I could really smell it badly, and it smelled like it's either been in sewage or something like that. Now here's the condition of it. Now the Joy-Cons and stuff like that, I did see that was broken off, but I did not notice had water damage, and it has not just water damage, but extreme water damage. Kind of see some of the white stuff around the charger port. But if you go into any of the actual slots, that's where you really notice, besides the smell. Okay, and then if you look in here, you can see all that corrosion. So this is not going to be pretty much repairable, and I am going to be putting a claim in on eBay after I get done with this video. But I might as well go and show you what it looks like inside before sending it back. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and take the back cover off, and I'm going to show you what extreme water damage switch looks like. I'm probably not going to attempt to repair this because it is A, going back, and then B, it's probably going to be beyond repair anyway. So I went ahead and took the back cover off, and you can see there's some of the water spots there. And here you go, and you can see the extreme corrosion and stuff inside this, and it's pretty bad. If you look by the connector right there, you can see that it's all white and corroded. I mean, all the ribbons are right and corroded. I mean, this could be beyond repair pretty much. Because even if I were to repair this, it wouldn't be reliable. But I doubt I'll be able to repair this, because it's too extreme level. So let me go and take the shield off, and I'll show you what's under there. Okay, so here's the inside of the Nintendo Switch Lite. And wow, this must have been sitting under a lake or something for a long time, because this is pretty bad. This is probably the worst I've seen. You see there, pretty much nothing left. Look at that connector and all that. This battery here too, as you can see, is pretty puffed up, and that's probably obviously from its shorting. And there you go, and that's for where the backlighting for the control is. You can see how bad that is. The ribbons right there, it's pretty much probably all corroded out. Oh yeah, this is extreme case. So let me go and get the board out and show you what's under it now. Here's the motherboard removed, and you can see the extreme amount of damage on it. This is not going to be salvageable. But just to show you, this has to be the worst I've seen, and I worked on a lot of water damage stuff because I do data recovery and stuff like that. And this has to be one of the worst I have ever seen. Matter of fact, I think this thing was probably literally under a lake and someone just found it. And you can see there on the other side of the board, and you can see it's just everywhere. This has been sitting like that for a while. I'm not even about to remove the rest of it. So this is a prime example of why you have to be careful. And normally I just don't suggest you buy as is broken on eBay, because a lot of time dishonest sellers will create new accounts. They won't tell you what they did to it, if they've been inside it, or if they harvest parts out of it. And in this case, if it's water damage and stuff like that. And this was obvious. This wasn't even like something that was like, okay, maybe it did or did not. You could literally just smell it. So obviously it was put in there probably with water while it was still wet. So that's how bad it was. But overall, be careful when buying as is broken on eBay. And this concludes the video.